Have you ever done something you knew you weren't supposed to do and then you got caught? You know, I can remember if my dad ever caught me, you get that really hot feeling that ran down your neck. Ooh, goodness, I hated that. Well, today you're going to read the story of the woman who was caught in adultery. Now, adultery was punishable by stoning. They would kill the person who was caught in adultery. And today, the story you already know, they come and they bring her to Jesus and throw her on the ground and say she needs to be stoned. And in verse 7, we see this. They kept saying, why don't you do something? Why don't you do something? And when we get to verse 7, it says, when they kept on questioning them, he straightened up and said to them, if any one of you is without sin, let him be the first to throw a stone at her. Here's the next thing. And again, he stooped down and wrote on the ground. Now, there's a couple of things that I have a question on in this passage. First off, where was the man? They caught her in adultery. Obviously, there was a man, but they didn't bring him. They only brought her. And then the second question I have is, I wonder what he wrote on the ground. Many speculate he was writing the sins in which they had committed. But today, as you read this story, I want you to realize that sometimes we do the same thing. Sometimes we look at some people's sin and we see how bad it is, and someone else's sin, the same sin, we just kind of overlook it because of who they are. Today, as you read this story, see God's grace for the woman and how she was forgiven, and also challenge yourself that we look at sin as sin. See its harm.